I'm going to show you guys how to get a full set of legendary armor in Cyberpunk 2077. There's actually a decent number of world drops for legendary armor, but I'm going to show you 5 that will give you a full set and get you started. I'm also going to show you how to reroll legendary armor to get the maximum number of clothing mod slots. So the first one that I'm going to show you is right here in Watson. This is an outer vest, outer shirt, whatever it is. So you're going to go right here. It is, here's the road we're on. You'll see this fence on the right, or the left if you come from the north. There is this guy next to a car with a machete in his chest. And he has the corporate blazer with bulletproof lining. Now, if you don't like the number of mod slots that are on it, or if you just want to re-roll it for different mods that are already in it, what you can do is save your game, and then load your game. And every time you do this, it'll re-roll it. I'm pretty sure you can also re-render it by running away and coming back. Those are both options. So I'm going to skip ahead to after the load, and we're going to see what the stats are after loading the game. Alright, so we loaded the game back, and not only is it raining now, but now it only has 2 mod slots. It's also slightly higher level, which doesn't really matter because you can always go to your crafting and upgrades and upgrade an armor up to your level. You can't actually see what level it is when it's below your level, but you can do that if it's not the appropriate level. So I would recommend saving and loading the game until you get one with the maximum number of clothing mod slots. And here we go. We re-rolled it with 4 clothing mod slots. I think both torsos can have 4 and when they're legendary, and everything else I think has 3, but I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that, and we'll make a little quickie video at some point to confirm the number of mod slots for everything on legendary, everything on epic. But there you go, you can do that. And this is the only part of the video where I'm going to re-roll. After this, we're just going to show you. I'm just going to pick them up. But there we go, we got one with 4. Let's go ahead and throw that on. Alright, now here is the first piece that we are going to be giving you in this video. So now we're going to move on to the next piece of the legendary set. Next up is the inner shirt, which I am picking the one over here to use for this video because you can do, I'm trying to get a set where you can get it at any level. So we're zooming in right here in the Badlands. Here's Night City, all the way out here, all the way off this road. Right here, there are some dead bodies by a rock. You will see these bodies here. If you see the rocks, you know you're close. In this case is an ultra thin composite print solo shirt. This, you should be able to equip this at pretty much any level. So this would be the one to get. Alright, so that takes care of the shirt. Now we're going to move on to the next piece of legendary gear. The next piece of gear that we're going to be getting are some boots. They are found in Watson. This one's a little confusing, okay, so let's pay attention here. You're going to want to zoom in right here. This road, it depends on what waypoint you're at, but you'd see this, I'm going to follow the road. So this road up here, which goes up to this. Once you are in this area, then it's easy. I honestly recommend just getting to right where I'm marking right here in the middle of the map. Then follow this road right here. It's kind of hard to see. When you're on that road, super easy. So you'll come on from that road, and that will be down there. There's the intersection I was just talking about on the map down there. So you get on this road, follow this road, and right here on the left, you'll see this little thing with the lanterns. This is a gateway you can come in, and then you're going to go right through here, and right behind this guy's stall are the gold-tipped manganese steel solo boots. These are pretty low level, so I'm on a level 10 save file right now. I can equip them. So we're going to take those. If any of these are not as strong as you would like, don't forget that you can go to here and upgrade your gear. But you cannot upgrade it higher than your level. This thing must be the same level as me, so I can't upgrade it. It must be exactly level 10. But you can upgrade your gear like that. So we are going to throw those boots on now. Alright, now we are one step closer to a full set of legendary armor. Now we're going to move on to the next piece of legendary armor. Next up is a legendary legs armor piece. We are in Watson again. Most of these are going to be in low-level areas because I want them to be something you can equip, at like a level 10 character. So right here in Watson, way out here in the middle of nowhere, you'll be on this street right here. And just off the street, you can get into a parking lot. So right on this, right before the corner. One more time, zoom that out. All right, we are right here, almost by the corner. All right, that's this. You'll see this over here. You can take this dirt road to get into a parking lot. And right over here is a body that has the breathable reinforced biocotton corporate slacks. So let's equip that. And we are almost done with our full set of legendary gear. Just 2 more pieces to go. So now we're going to move on to the next piece of legendary armor. The next piece of legendary armor we will be getting is again in Watson. The closest waypoint fast travel is Pershing Street. This is from an area that we use a lot in our leveling exploit videos on this YouTube. So it is way back in here. I'm starting from the entrance, so you know, if you have never been here before, you'll know where to go. So there's the fast travel. You'll see this alleyway back here, and you got to go all the way back into here. Also, if you need to do the speed sheet, I will link the speed sheet in the description if I can remember. I have a new video that goes into much more detail on how to do this. So you're going to go through like this. You're going to go back there. There's a cop car back there. If you go too fast, it might not have loaded in yet, but a cop car back here, and there is a dead cop at the corner. He'll load in. He's there. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Hold. Okay. And he has on his body the hollow tinted badge goggles. We're gonna put those on. And now we are 1 step closer to a full set of legendary armor. One more time. That was way down in here in this back alley, over here in Watson. And now it's time to move on to the final piece of legendary armor. The last and final piece of legendary armor is out in the middle of nowhere at this place in the Badlands. And sadly, I've got some bad news. The final piece, you will have to be level 20. I could not find any headpieces lower than level 20. You'll go here. The road we were on is right there. You'll see these 2 broken cars. You go in here. This door also, you'll need 5 technical ability for the final piece. And in here is a cushioned techie baseball cap. Like I said, sadly, you can get all the pieces low level except for the head. I did not find any head armor that was low level. If any of you guys know of a world drop for a legendary headpiece that can be obtained at any level increment, definitely comment or join the Discord and post in the tip-off section. That would be nice. But assuming that you are level 20 and you can equip this final piece, you now have a full set of legendary armor that you can mod and do whatever you want with. If you re-rolled them, you can get a ton of slots for a ton of clothing mods, and it's just, I don't know, you can get a lot of stats. You can get a lot of stats if you have all the clothing mods and all of these. If this video helped you out, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that a lot. But now you know how to find a full set of low-level legendary armor Cyberpunk 2077 minus the headpiece, which is still pretty low level, but sadly we couldn't find a headpiece any lower than that. If this video helped you, consider helping us by subscribing to our channel. Tap this button over here and hit the red subscribe button. Subscriptions help a lot, even if you never watch our videos again. Ha 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 ha!